Alright, Schlockmeister fans, recommended by Marty, we're going to check out Police Academy Mission to Moscow. Let's watch.
Has taken the world by storm. Out of the cold climates of Russia comes the hottest computer game sensation, simply called the game.
Charles Slater.
That's a classified police file.
The Academy has assembled a special team for a mission to Moscow.
Glad to see you.
Commandant Lassard.
The Moscow police have asked us to assist them in apprehending Konstantin Konag.
They go to Moscow and are met by Christopher Lee.
Alexander Nikolai.
Michael Winslow, of course, provides us his sound effects.
His brother and second in command, Mikhail Konag.
Ron Perlman plays Canale.
Perfect plan, but I need your help.
My help?
I want you to design a program that will bypass any computer security system in the world, letting me have access to secret files.
Captain Harris, of course.
Which, with a single blow,
Tackleberry.
same with thought.
And a lot of slapstick.
Render subject.
I have planned.
He is assigned
I don't leave
Claire Forlani as his interpreter.
without anyone.
I can't tell you.
Lassard is staying with a Russian family by mistake.
Be received so very, very generously into your family.
Connors goes to a Russian bath. No nudity here, but it's close. PG film.
Hello, ladies.
He eventually convinces her to go out with him.
Katrina, go out with me. Tonight, just one date. Give me a chance.
They go to the circus where somehow Connors gets involved in the act.
All right, listen here, folks.
They're now undercover. Callahan seduces Canale. Connors is snooping and gets caught.
I know what you want, but you can't have it.
Yes, this is Michael Winslow talking to a safe to get it to agree to open.
You call yourself named?
There must be someone we can call.
That is Captain Harris in a ballet. They're all undercover again because Canale is at the ballet.
You're under arrest. What do you think you're doing? Arresting you. For selling weapons to a known criminal.
They're not going to get him now, though.
I am completely disgusted with you all. I'm glad that my good friend Commandant Lassard knew nothing about this. You are a disgrace to your uniforms.
So they get kicked out of Russia.
You are hereby ordered to leave Russia. You understand?
But before they leave, Callahan
My heart to be broken,
gets
and now it's too
kidnapped by Canale's goons. He's in love.
Buddy, help! Ruskies, in the motorcycle!
So they enlist the help of some Russian police, and they start the chase after Callahan.
You will marry me. Wow. Nice getup.
When they arrive, though, Callahan has already rescued herself.
I took care of it.
Where is he?
It's gone.
Canale has left the building.
He's got some command that let him break into police headquarters.
About the law. So Everybody stop! Put the gun! I have arrested Canali. He's my prisoner. I will not be humiliated again like Bolshoi.
They figure out his password and get in.
Classified information.
Canali hid a special program in his computer game. Nobody using the game would know it was there, but it was. It allowed him access to the user's file.
Canali escaped, but then Lassard runs into him. And yes, a sword fight ensues. A fight which Lassard wins.
You're under arrest for crimes against Russia and America and their citizens.
Everybody celebrates, and it's the end of an era, the Police Academy era. Alright, I had a recommendation or a request to review Police Academy Mission to Moscow from Marty. This was the 7th Police Academy movie, and these movies are kind of a relic of the 80s. However, this one came out in 1994, which was, I think, 5 or 6 years after Police Academy 6 came out. Like I said, they were a relic of the 80s. I used to say that Police Academy was a good movie. Steve Guttenberg, Kim Cattrall. I actually do like that movie. And then they got progressively worse after that. Police Academy 2 was okay, and again, they just kind of went downhill after that. Very sophomoric humor in these types of things. I don't know what to say about these. But anyway, in this particular movie, there's this mob guy named Kolani who's in Russia, and for some reason, the gang from the police academy are like basically elected or required to go over there to help the Russian police nab this guy. This guy Kolani has created a video game called The Game, which features a bear named Boris Bear, kind of like Mario, I guess, from the Super Mario Brothers games, and he wants to get this game into every computer in the world, thus infecting those computers. Basically, he wants to hack them so he can control the computers of the world. That's his plan. And again, I don't know why they need the Police Academy people from the United States, but they do. So anyway, our gang goes over there. There's not a whole lot left from the original series of movies. Tackleberry's there, Michael Winslow, sound effects guy, Leslie Easterbrook Callahan, Lieutenant Lassard is there, Captain Harris is there. Am I missing anybody? I don't know. I think that covers most of them. They're joined by Charlie Slater, who was in 18 again with George Burns a few years before this came out in the 80s. And Christopher Lee, of all people. What is he doing in a Police Academy movie? But he shows up. He's like this Russian commandant guy. Anyway, they go over there. They try to infiltrate Kolani's gang. Leslie Easterbrook Callahan, she basically tries to seduce him, and he likes that. He wants her. And ultimately, he ends up kidnapping her at one point. Near the end of this movie, they do rescue her. Actually, she kind of rescues herself. She gets away from Kolani. And they get to this warehouse where Kolani is, and they figure out what his password is. He was able to get some of the games inside these computers and everything. And he almost gets away, but he doesn't get away. They arrest him, and that's kind of the end of our film. Yeah, not much more to say about this than that. It's very sophomoric humor in this. Michael Winslow's still doing his special effects. There's weird sound effects going on in some of these things, like a cartoon going on. The jokes, they're just flat. I mean, what are you going to do? It's Police Academy, right? This came out in 1994, like I said. 2 weeks before this came out, I was actually in Woodstock 94, and then this came out on the 26th of August that year. Oh, boy. Yeah, I think that's it for this movie. Yeah. This movie has an 11 Metacritic rating on IMDb, which is one of the worst ratings I've ever seen. I don't know if it's that bad. I mean, these movies have a certain kind of charm to them. They're easy to watch. It's only 83 minutes long. I mean, it's not a good film by any means, but I don't know if I've actually seen, I probably have seen worse. But anyway, this movie was filmed in Moscow, which was kind of cool. And actually, they were having some sort of Civil War type stuff going on during this time this film was being made. And you'll notice that some of the buildings are kind of bombed out and blackened. That was real. That was actually happening at the time. Apparently, they had some issues filming there, too, because of the Civil War stuff that was happening. But anyway, that's it. Police Academy 7, Mission to Moscow. I'll leave a link down below if you want to get this off of Amazon. I actually have this in a complete box set that came out, God, a long time ago, maybe in the early 2000s, all 7 movies in one. They haven't made a new one since, so the box set is still valid. I don't think this is available on Blu-ray. I think maybe Police Academy 1 might be available. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'll leave a link down below to this particular film if you want it. And let me know what you think about it. Police Academy, let me know what you think about the other Police Academy movies. Leave some comments down below. We'll talk about it. Police Academy, Mission to Moscow. Watch it. Bye.